Hi guys, I'm Ree.
I'm Mar.
I'm Christian.
I'm Cinnamon.
And this is the Need to Know. So guys, today we have two wonderful guests and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Okay, my name is Cinnamon. I'm a writer. I write short stories, like erotic short stories or realistic short stories.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm also a writer. I'm also a host of a great podcast, the Baby Daddy podcast. And that's all I got.
So today's topic is one of those three topics that I have. So it's lovers, benefits, and forever. So this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna ask you the definition. We're gonna go one by one. So I'm gonna ask you the definition and you guys' perspective.
Okay.
So and then you guys, it's gonna go from there. You guys are gonna see how it is. You guys have to try to prove each other wrong.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Okay. So what's the definition of a lover?
The definition of a lover.
I think your definition of a lover is just someone who y'all not together, but you guys have like some type of connection that y'all know each other's body in a sexual way. That's more like a lover type of thing.
I think it's more personal. More personal to the two people that's involved in the situation. More of a mental, spiritual connection.
I don't think so.
Nah.
I think your lover is more so just somebody you have sex with.
That's it? That's all you
And
want?
that's it. Like,
That's
y'all
all.
don't have nothing in common, really, with y'all. Only thing y'all have in common is the fact that y'all know how to please and satisfy each other.
So that's a fuck buddy.
I guess. I mean, all
But
my
it's-
friends that call you they lovers, that's things they
But-
just have sex with and that's it. Like, that's not really like their man or like their boyfriend or like somebody when they want to be with. They're like just strictly having sex and that's it.
So there's no real, so you saying there's no real feeling in there? Or, because lovers, I think there's a word in there, love, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you basically genuinely have feelings for this particular person.
Right. You love to fuck or to have sex with that person.
So no feelings at all?
No.
Wow, that's crazy.
I think it can include feelings, but more times than not, like it doesn't. Like you can, like I've had lovers before who I wasn't in love with per se. Like they were just more like people I have sex with because they know my body very well.
And I think it's more intimate than that. I think it's more, I really think it's more intimate. Like, are y'all making love or y'all just fucking? Because it's lovers, like.
Nah, I mean, but my man Usher said it best. Lovers and friends. It's like you could be friends with your lover, but you don't have to be in love with that person.
All right.
That's true. You don't have to love that person. You just love to have sex with them. That's it. Like, it's all about
Maybe
the
I'm
intimacy.
different. I like intimate.
As soon as y'all stop having sex, that's it.
Damn.
The love is done. It's gone.
All right.
Have you guys had a lover?
Oh yeah, I just said.
How long did it last?
Say about 6-7 months.
That's a long time.
It's a long.
I'm not being nobody's lover for no 6-7 months. Like, no.
What's wrong with, so you want a relationship? Was that a
Yes.
relationship after? Okay.
I've never had no lover before. I've never been just having sex with someone aimlessly. No.
Me, it went on for years. Like, cause me, I look at it a different. Like I said, I look at it a different way. It's more intimate. I know you. I know how you are. You know, it's more of a mental connection than just fucking.
I agree. A lover is like, okay, we're gonna have sex with each other, but it's like, it's something about you that like is gonna keep.
It's enticing.
Yeah, it's something about you that like I want more of, but it's just I'm not trying to get that.
Yeah.
What you want more of is the sex. That's what I'm trying to
They
say.
always
Like,
sex,
It's
like-
something that's intriguing me to want you more. Like
Exactly. So that's what it is. That's just really just about sex.
So what about like how have you how y'all met? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all could have met not in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like you just it's like a love story kind of. Right?
I have a friend, and she has a lover that she calls him her lover, and they don't have no relationship. They've never had a relationship, and he has like a girlfriend, I think, actually, or like a fiance or something like that. And she's still intimate with him. That's her lover. So she doesn't plan on having any type of future with him. She lets him live his life with his kids and his wife or his girlfriend, whatever the girl is, and she still has sex with him.
But knowing that he's in a relationship is like she says, is something more that I want from you. You understand? She can't have that, so she's taking that little piece that she can get from him.
Nah, but I think, well, in that situation, like, the fact that he has a whole life with kids and a fiance is like, I think it's because the sex is so good that it makes me keep coming back
Exactly.
to it instead of just.
She's willing to accept being the other woman because
Right.
his sex is so good to her, obviously, and because that's who she has a intimate connection with, or that's her lover. So she has that intimate connection with, and maybe she just don't feel like nobody else can please her like him, and
Okay.
that's why he's her lover. I never had no lover before though.
How you lying?
What makes a lover different from a fuck buddy?
I don't see
In their cases,
Yeah.
those are fuck buddies.
Those are fuck. So how is it a fuck buddy?
I don't think that's a fuck buddy. Well, I think that's a fuck buddy, but I don't think it's. I guess it is a fuck buddy.
See, there's a difference.
I guess it is a fuck buddy.
There's a difference between a lover and a fuck buddy, because like I said, it's more
Is it
intimate.
a
I think-
fuck buddy or a friends with benefits?
Nah, that's
Nah,
three
friends
different
with benefits,
categories.
yeah, friends with benefits is different because more times than not, a fuck buddy, you don't have to be friends with. You can just have sex with them and you go on your way. Like a friends with benefits, like yeah, I have sex with you, but outside of the sex, I'm still cool with you. Like I could hit you up, we can hang out and shit. Like you don't usually hang out with fuck buddies. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you don't. Friends with benefits, you hang out with them. You could chill with them. And that, like, say if it's a Monday, you chill with them. It might not be fucking that day. It might fuck at the end of the week. You know
What's what?
what I'm saying?
Fuck buddy that don't fuck?
I'm not saying you fucking, but
No.
it may. I'm talking about friends. Not talking about fuck buddy. I'm talking about
Okay.
friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits.
You may not have a chance to fuck that day or whatever the case may be. The connection is, alright, we friends with benefits. I'm gonna come to your crib. I'm gonna chill, and then we just end up be fucking, and it's cool after that. Like you could chill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But with fuck buddies, it's like, yo,
Get that.
I'm gonna call you. We fucking right now. And then you go about your business.
It's the same thing though.
But with those are three different categories.
It's
The
still
lovers is
different.
more that y'all going on dates, y'all spending like time together. Y'all, yo, listen, I love you. I care for you. Shit like that. That's how I look at it.
But what if all of that is going on and y'all still fuck all the time?
That's lovers though. If you just calling for one thing, that's either a fuck buddy, and then
You a
with the friends,
jumper.
the friends with benefits is like y'all been friends for years or whatever the case may be, and y'all just end up fucking.
I never had a friends with benefits.
So that's how I look at it.
I think lovers is just like a cover up word for fuck buddy.
Exactly. It's the same thing. I feel like it's
I
the
think
same
it's
thing.
just like the nicer way of saying you're my fuck buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I really feel like that's a fuck buddy. It's the same thing. In my opinion.
I agree.
I must be soft.
I think so.
I must be soft.
I agree though. I feel like lovers is more of a mental thing than a fuck buddy, because it's like if I'm just fucking you, then I'm like, alright, I don't really care what you do, what you say.
So do you think lovers is like someone that you are like with? Like if it's more of like an intimate thing and it's like deeper than fuck buddies, I feel like deeper than fuck buddies is a relationship. It's not like what's a lover then? If y'all not together, then what's I don't understand like what's the difference between being in a relationship and having a lover? And where do you draw the line? Because
You know
if you still letting this man fuck you to a point where you feel like you deeper than fuck buddy, then why don't y'all be together? You just wasting
But
your time.
okay, so if that's the case, right? Let's look at love. You said lovers, right? To me, like for example, with your friend or whatever the girl is, whatever. That like you said, and then you add in what you said. It's like a excuse to it's like a cheating thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's my lover. Like you walk into the family dinner or something like, yo, chill. That's love. You know, that's how I look at. That's another way I look at it. Like,
lover, I feel like that's so inappropriate.
but that's the older generation say, oh, that's like you say, that's a side like a side chick.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
They
like
say
a
a
side
fair
chick.
or that's your uncle's lover. Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or that's your auntie's lover. Don't say nothing.
But it's like that's an emotional thing that they had with that person though. Like that's what it was. Like it was an emotional
Connection.
connection to someone that was outside of their current relationship. That's what a lover was. Like,
So my thing is, I feel like females and males think of that lover thing differently. Because I'm pretty sure she's saying lover and he's saying fuck buddy. Or he's saying, I just be fucking her. Or I just be, I
It
be
depends.
killing.
To me,
And that's it. I really don't feel in him. I don't feel like the word word lover comes out of a man's mouth. That's just how I feel. I feel like men are not that emotional, and they not thinking this is my lover. Like I'm gonna introduce her to people as my lover. They're not gonna do that.
I think it goes off the age group.
That's true.
I think it goes off the age group because now people are saying side chicks, side niggas. I think the older, like we said, the older generation is lovers, affairs. I never heard my uncle say, yo, I had a side chick. I was like, yeah, I had my wife on the side, or I had a whole other family or whatever, stuff like that. But lovers, like, that's an older generation.
Time,
yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna take some cards. I only have 2 markers, so try to thank you. And you're gonna write the benefits that you had with in a relationship, being single, and just talking to somebody.
So relationship, single, fuck like.
Right, relationship, single, just fucking with somebody.
Alright.
Y'all want me to stop this?
No, you guys could do it
That's funny.
like that.
Oh, you wrote on different cards?
You can write on the same card. It don't matter. Like you're gonna keep your card.
She gave me mad cards. She just like,
Yeah, I gave you my card.
You're right, you're switching shit at the bottom.
You good? Okay, he needs the marker.
Oh, my fault.
I don't need it.
You don't need it. You gotta remember.
I remember it.
You remember it?
Don't look at my answer.
All right.
people loving your pick, Chris.
Ready?
He posted me? He posted me.
So,
Did I approve that?
what?
post?
I'm
I'm
done.
sorry.
What are benefits?
Like friends with benefits?
No, what are benefits? Like in anything, like what are benefits?
Talking
Wait,
about
hold
food
on.
stamps
You
or some shit like
supposed to write
that?
that?
Huh? No, you wasn't supposed to write that. No, like this is something outside of
I
what
feel
your
like I just had
answers
like
are.
a test and I failed the test. Like, we supposed to write that? Supposed to know that? You ever took a test you didn't know shit on it? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
New shit?
It's a test with no questions on it.
Right.
Alright.
Alright, benefits.
What are benefits?
Money, sex. Oh, you didn't look at me.
No, go ahead.
No,
Okay.
it's only.
So I feel like benefits are money, sex, emotional support. Sometimes you need that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Benefits, something that basically just helps you get by in whatever situation that you are currently in.
I'm listening. Continue.
That's it, basically. Just something basically that's gonna help you get to the next level.
I think benefits are something you may not necessarily need, but it's more like a gift in a sense. It's like what she said with money and sex. It's like, yeah, you need money, but like sometimes people giving you money because you're in a situation makes that a benefit rather than you just getting it on your own.
I don't really mean money like in your hand. I mean like spending money on somebody is a benefit in my opinion. Like spending money to make me happy is a benefit.
Because a benefit is basically helping you to be happy.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I see what you're
So
saying.
I don't really mean like giving me money in my hand. I mean like going the extra mile, however it may be, possibly money, spending money to
Like a
make me
favor.
happy. Yeah,
Like a
like
favor.
a favor, yeah. Or like a favor.
What don't you need?
What don't I need personally?
Yes.
These niggas.
Oh man, shit. That's a good question. I'll be honest with you, I can't even answer that. Honestly, everything in my life, it's like it depends on what you're talking about. Like you might have an addiction, you don't need that.
Okay. So what don't you need out of the benefits that's on your cards?
Oh, okay.
Out of all of them?
Hmm?
Well, I don't need. I can go without sex. I should.
I don't know what the fuck she talking about. I don't know.
I can go without sex. I went without sex for a long time. I can go without sex.
You know what's funny? I wrote down having a good listener. I have found other ways to express myself, like as far as talking instead of talking to somebody, because some people you can talk to people and they don't be listening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Or you can just talk to yourself.
you can talk to yourself,
You
or
the
you can do a
best
podcast.
listener. Okay? I know I talk to myself. In the shower, walking down the street.
I mean, if you don't talk to yourself, if you
You're
don't talk
the
to
best listener.
Yeah,
You're the best
right.
listener.
You know, I
I
don't
be
need to- I don't
answering
need to
myself
listen.
everything. Like, you know?
but the sex, need that. I don't know what she talking about. Yes,
Nobody needs sex.
you need it too.
No, you don't. You don't need it. Yeah, I don't need it. Sex is not a necessary thing. The action of sex. Now,
We still on planet Earth. I don't know what the fuck.
you don't need sex. You don't need sex. I don't need a man to handle my scandal. I can handle it on my own, honestly. So I don't need the action.
So
of
you don't
sex.
like that? So you don't like that feeling of?
I can hold myself after. What happened?
No, that's different. How long does that last for you though?
How long does what last?
You holding yourself.
However long I need it.
Alright. Because once
I went a long time without having sex, and that's what showed me you don't need sex. You don't need no man to try to have you. You don't need that. You can do it yourself.
I do it myself, and I be feeling lonely. I'm
You
going
feeling
to
tired and
go to sleep.
Okay, time to go to sleep.
Out of the three, so I wrote. Nah, I agree. I don't think you necessarily need sex. I mean, granted, I'm not saying that's what I'm taking off, cause I mean, sex is sex. Like, but I think out of the single group, I said having like multiple options. I don't think I necessarily need multiple options. I'm just fine if I have one person who, you know, I genuinely fuck with. So, yeah.
Out of all those things, what do you want the most?
Consistent sex.
Like what? So what's up with men and sex? Like I don't understand.
Sex is.
Not that important. It's like
So let me ask you a question. So you said it's not that important, right?
it's not.
So what about in marriage? So what if you and your husband just don't fuck for like 2 months? You'd be okay with that? Married.
But that's not important in a marriage.
It's
like-
really
Sex
not.
is definitely the cornerstone of fucking
You know what?
marriage.
What most marriages feel over? Money, not sex. Yes. People argue over money more than they argue about sex. Like that shit is not really. When you an adult and you have real shit going on, like kids and
So
responsibilities.
you okay with your husband not fucking
Having
you?
sex every day is not a priority.
And listen,
You
it's
have
every day,
a house to
but
maintain.
so you're gonna go how many months without sex in a marriage?
No, we're not going months.
That could happen.
That's
though.
just that's not just that takes
That could
away
happen.
from the connection.
So how many times a day? How many times should 2 married couples be fucking with 1 kid? Let's throw that in there. Let's throw the kid in there.
Twice a week.
Twice a week. You know how hard that most likely is?
Why?
Work.
Do it in the morning before work.
What if I work morning shift? Or I work overnight and you work morning shift and I come in the house.
You have to
before
have an
you-
off day. Nobody works 7 days a week.
And that day that you're both home, you're taking care of the kids or you're trying to catch up on sleep.
That's when you put what you want versus what you need.
Exactly. That shit fucks up.
But you have to
A marriage, though.
prioritize what you want.
So you can't prioritize sex. You can't plan sex. Sex just has to happen.
You can't
So
plan.
yo at 6:30, yo at 6:30 I'm
You
fucking.
can't
Sex though.
You can plan sex, but how old
What
is
do
that
you
kid though?
think the text saying tonight? I'm sucking that dick tonight.
And what if you don't get there?
That's planning.
What if-
If he
what
knows
if-
tonight is going
But
down.
what if you don't get there? Like damn, yo I'm fucking tired. Y'all both watching a movie.
Or
Y'all.
you better wake me up. That's it. Like
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna wake you with my cock in your mouth because you text me and
That's what
said
it's supposed to be.
motherfucking, but that shit is mad. That shit consistent sex. I'm telling you, consistent
Because
sex.
men want to have sex all the time.
What's wrong with that?
I know men who don't want to have sex all the
I
time.
don't know what's wrong with him.
Don't want to have sex all the time because his priorities are. It doesn't. I'm saying. My thing is, you may want to have sex with your girlfriend, cool, but nobody wants to have sex every day, all day. Like
I never said every day, all day, every
Nobody
day.
wants to have that much sex. Like after a
There's
while,
people that's like that though.
like your vagina is gonna be a fucking flare like gene. Like it's gonna be open and then he's really gonna be tight and you're gonna be worn out. Like that shit is whack. Like it takes
You're not-
away from
but-
the excitement when it's happening all the time. Imagine being surprised every day with the same shit. After a while, it's like, damn nigga, I ain't surprised.
I would love to be surprised
It's the
every
same
day.
shit again.
It's like fucking Christmas.
we doing this shit again? No. I
But
would
I'm
not
saying
want
like,
that.
okay, I'm not saying every day, all day, but like at least 3-4 times a week.
So what about women who have conditions
What kind of condition?
that they can't have sex all the time?
What
So does
condition
that mean
is
you're gonna leave your wife because she has endometriosis and her cervix hurts sometimes and now she can't have sex as much as you want? Are you gonna leave your wife because she has a condition that she can't have sex all the time? Or are you gonna put the love first and table having sex every day?
Wait. So let's go back. Endometriosis, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's a condition that it's not an uncommon thing. I'm surprised.
Is that something wrong with your vagina or something like that?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Your mouth work.
cervix.
not
Your
about
mouth- your mouth
sex.
work.
But
Your mouth work.
But when you're in pain, do you think? Well, you're gonna want to eat anyways, by the looks of things.
You know what I'm saying?
when you sick, you probably still want to eat. So.
You know what I'm saying?
But I know when I'm sick, I don't want to eat. I don't want to be sucking no. Like I don't want to be sucking dick when I'm sick.
Can I get a hand job or something?
Wow.
Hand jobs are whack.
Yo, listen, you don't have to make it white. Dress your hand up in a little face or some shit like that. Motherfucker put some grease on shit, and you good.
Oh, God.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to please your partner in the
Everything's not
relationship.
about sex though.
It's not about sex,
Like y'all men think everything's about sex. I will be satisfied with sex and unhappy with the person. To be completely honest with you, I've been in a situation like that. Sex is mad good, but I'm very unhappy with that person and his effort to making me happy. Like it's not even
You're
about
gonna be a
sex.
sad nigga.
After a while, it's like yeah, his sex is good, but am I gonna put that above me being genuinely happy? No, not.
That's understandable, but sometimes, like, okay, like they say, well, sex don't fix relationship. It don't. You know what I'm saying? It don't. I agree with you on that one. But it is important. Because if you're not getting sex from me on a consistent basis, or from you on a consistent basis, where you getting sex from? Like, there's no way in the world you could go 2-3 months without having sex.
I'm going 6 months with no sex.
And I'm a think like, yo,
So-
you fucking somebody?
Nah, I think.
Sometimes women just don't want to have sex.
I think the point you're trying to get at is like, and I kind of agree. Like, sex is important, but I don't think it's as important as
Men.
Yeah, it's I agree with you on that one.
Like you can go days and weeks without sex. Like it's not. I mean, sure, there's gonna be times where like you get horny. Like you're human at the end of the day, but
Wow.
yeah, like there's porn. Like you could
I think
help yourself out.
porn save the relationship. That should make you stop cheating, motherfucker. Because
Cheat.
if you're not fucking, listen.
Niggas cheat anyway.
I gotta be niggas.
This is the truth. Men cheat regardless of if you be fully satisfied and they still have to
Black men don't cheat.
stupid.
I'm done.
Black men
I'm
cheat.
weak.
White men cheat more, but black men cheat. White men just act like they don't cheat and they try to keep their white man.
White men have lovers.
Black men cheat, but they don't. White men cheat more, but black men cheat. They just sneaky about it.
Try to convince me of one of the three that you think I don't agree with.
Which one don't you
How are we
agree with?
supposed to know what you agree?
Exactly. You gotta pick, and then you have to try to convince me to agree with you.
Right. So
You have to convince me of something that you think I don't agree with. How you know me?
So
You
I have
understand?
to guess.
Yes. One of the three that you don't think that I agree with.
All right. So I feel like sex is not a necessity, and you can do without it. Females can do without it. Men, and I feel like men are weak, so they're not going to be able to do without it because they make impulsive decisions because they're weak. Females, on the other hand, we know that we don't need sex, and if we do feel the urge to have sex, we handle our scandal, and we go to bed with our man.
That's in a
That's it,
relationship.
all by yourself.
So that's in a relationship?
Either way, relationship or single, we don't need to have sex. I don't need to have sex, and I don't feel like it's a necessity for men or women to have sex. I don't think it's necessary.
That was my argument on one of our other shows. So like, it was sex is not a necessity. It's a desire. So it's something that you yearn for.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that you have to go day to day. Like, yeah, I need this. I need this. Like,
Once you're an addict, which I know a sex addict.
so I do agree with that.
You agree with that? Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm trying to convince you to be in a relationship, be big. No. So relationship, you have, of course, you have many different benefits from that. Have a good listener, consistent sex, somebody to be there for you emotionally, physically, mentally, even though you could probably, do that stuff yourself. But it's just like an extra boost, like a benefit, like what we talked about earlier. And I guess being in a relationship, it also keeps you away from, the crazy different diseases out here, unless you don't have no like side pieces and shit, and if you're the type of person like that wants to be in a relationship, it makes you naturally happy, especially if you're happy with the person that you're with. I dare you to disagree with that.
I agree to disagree.
Wow.
One thing that the consistent sex, I personally think that consistent sex breaks a relationship.
How?
Because it's like, at the end of the day, that's all you guys are gonna want. Like,
he focusing more on having sex with you than
Yeah.
making you genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And I know that feeling.
So what makes you genuinely happy?
Emotions.
when you support
Spending
me,
time
like,
with
yeah.
me.
I did say that though.
No, but I'm disagreeing. I'm disagreeing with that one.
With that particular
yeah,
thing.
with that
Okay, okay.
particular thing. But I do.
So I don't make you happy? Okay, gotcha. Heard you.
Nah, but for real.
But you know it's funny, you gotta have sex, and then after
Only
that,
person in that is you.
like,
That's
they-
the person. Only person in that sex scenario is you. Like you're the person who's being happy at that time. Person who wants to have sex.
you just got your cheeks
It's
clapped
the
crazy,
one-
like I don't understand.
That don't make a girl happy. Like, do men
Like,
understand
this nigga
that?
just clapped
Am
my
I
cheeks.
alone in this? Like,
Yes.
do you think that yeah, no, like men think that makes women happy. Having sex with me is not making me happy. That's something separate.
Yeah,
that's separate. I can get that from
separate from
anybody. What can I get from you? Like, what can I
That's understandable. I
absorb
understand.
from you?
That I understand, but that does play a role.
It plays a role, but not
big role.
a big role. No, it's not. Sex is
It
not
does to
supposed
men.
to play a big
Exactly.
role in any kind
It
of
does to men
relationship.
because men feel like relationships are
So
a favor.
reverse it. The sex is whack, and that person makes you genuinely happy. You don't stay with that person.
Yeah, why not?
Heard you.
I mean,
Because you can
sex.
always sex can always get better. Like,
Exactly. And women don't really need much during sex, to be honest with you. It's only those freak women who want to be like
So you don't need an orgasm.
that. Listen, it don't take
Cause
a lot to give a girl an orgasm. Women need, first of all, it don't take a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. It don't take a lot.
Okay.
So for women to orgasm, it don't take a lot. So women is maybe that's why it's not that important to us because it's easier for us to orgasm. But
To you, a lot of women take that shit serious. Like, yo, this nigga not busting my cheek. I can't do it.
that's somebody that that's
Down.
what pleases them as a person. Like that's their attribute to their
They have
personality.
issues that they need attention, and that's really what it's about. It's about attention.
So
If
let me
you're
ask
a
you.
woman and you feel like you need to have sex, it's attention. You need that attention from a man to fulfill you, and
So
that's the only reason why.
can you be in a relationship with somebody that says, you know, I'm saving myself for marriage and you guys just don't have sex at all?
Yeah, that's respectful, honestly.
So you
I'm
could
about to
go.
get on that shit, actually.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I don't know. Like I have to be in that situation. I feel like I would have to be put into that situation.
What about you?
It's gonna be tough, but if I genuinely love a person and really want to be with them, then I'd make the sacrifice.
I feel like it's all
Yeah,
about.
go ahead and not drop that boat.
It's all about really. It doesn't matter though. She could fall off tomorrow or fall off of a bike or something and be paralyzed, and her pussy don't get wet no more. What you gonna do then? Like what if she's not? Or sex is not. It don't please her anymore because of something in her nerves and nothing. It doesn't connect anymore. What are you gonna do then? Like, are you gonna leave that person that you love so much because her vagina is not working? Like I don't understand. Men.
Wow.
Right.
I'm sorry. Because that's not gonna make, just like you said, that's not what makes you wanna be happy. If your vagina don't get wet and I can't fuck or whatever, that's not making me happy. That's a small part
Do you
of happiness.
understand that women go without being happy sometimes for the man?
Okay.
Do men make that decision?
We didn't actually make that decision.
But I didn't ask that. I said, do men make that decision to
So what?
put that woman first?
Do I look like fucking Jaheim or whatever his name is?
Do men make that decision to say like,
fuck?
I'm gonna put this female that I love so much, I'm gonna put her feelings before mine. Maybe we won't have sex tonight because maybe she
Don't
had a
get it
long
twisted.
day at work.
Don't get it twisted. I've done that.
Niggas will pick the time you really do not want to fuck to try to fuck you.
And
you would really fuck up still
the
because
crazy
you
thing
want to
is,
make him happy.
the crazy thing is that I've been in that situation before and I took the L and I was highly upset. Like I had to go to
But
bed.
why you shouldn't be
dick
upset?
fucking
You
sticking
shouldn't
through the
be
sheets.
upset. You shouldn't be upset though. You
My
shouldn't be
dick was
upset.
sticking
If
through
you
the
really
sheets.
love that person, you shouldn't be upset. Cause it should be like, damn, like if she really don't want to have sex, then that's what it is. Like,
But why is that added to your happiness? Like, why is that a piece of your happiness?
Sex is enjoyable.
It's enjoyable, but why is that fall into happiness? You can enjoy something that.
Cause when I'm hitting them cheeks, I'm smiling. Like, I'm busting her ass.
Wow.
So you telling me? All right. So this is how I look at it. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's times where I could go months without sex. I'm like, I'm fucking frustrated. Like sexually frustrated.
Why?
But why are you frustrated?
That's there's a frustration.
Can you not
Alright,
think for yourself?
so look at it like this. Look at it like this. Us as men, and not taking away from women, anything from women. But there's times where we go out into the world, we work all day, 12-hour shifts, whatever, and then want to come home to something enjoyable. And that's the problem.
Exactly.
And that's the
So
problem.
why is that piece of happiness? Why can't something else fulfill?
Who's not
Why can't
happy?
your
Who's
woman
not happy?
being there be your happiness?
Who's
Why
not-
does she have to be having sex with you for you to be happy? Why can't you coming home to her make you happy?
That does make me happy, but
So it's a different happiness? I'm confused.
it's not a different happiness, but it's a happiness like, damn, like I got some ass today. Like you ever got some ass and you went to work?
You ever got some ass?
you went to work and you like just a different person. Like you just like yes, like like you just that breath of fresh air. Like
But I mean, like I get your point, but I don't think I need it like all the time. Like
I never see that's the thing. I never said all the time.
yeah, but you're saying like you work 12
I never
hours.
said all the
like
time.
your relationship depends on sex.
No. That's not no.
That's how we're hearing it.
No. I said it's a big part of it. This I've been in a relationship where I haven't had sex weeks, months, whatever. But I'm telling you, and it's like
But do y'all
It's
see each
frustrating.
other and still not have sex? So are you seeing this person for weeks, months, and not having sex, or is it I don't see her, so we just ain't having sex because I don't see her?
no. This I've lived with a person and we haven't had sex. You know what I'm saying?
She was
That's
cheating.
different.
Nah, not cheating, but
Or maybe she just
like
wasn't happy with you.
my schedule's off, your schedule's off, and we got personal responsibility.
Y'all making
But then
time.
when that comes to yes, like we're relieved. I'm good. I'm less frustrated than
So
when
that day you have sex, that should satisfy you for a certain amount of days.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a scale for that shit?
Yes. Like, if
fucking
that
know.
shit was that good, that bomb, it should last you for a certain amount of
Yeah,
time.
give me a good 3 days, and then we're gonna go right back.
Wow.
What happened?
That's alright. Cause clearly we're never gonna be on the same page. Like,
Exactly. He's a freak.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what it sounds like. It
Sorry,
sounds like
I
he's
like to
a
spit it.
nympho.
I like to spit it.
He wanna
Leo
have sex
sometimes.
all
This
the
is what
time.
it is.
Like women, you know, we get tired.
Yes,
And if
I
we're
understand
not-
that you- I
if we're
understand
not
that.
attracted to you,
Don't get it
then
twisted. Don't get
no,
it twisted. I
we're
get
not
tired too.
having sex.
Sometimes there's been times where I'm like, okay, I don't want to have sex either. You know what I'm saying? But like, we not gonna go 6-7 months
So
without
if you don't want to
sex
have sex and she does, you having sex with her? Like if
To-
you
to-
genuinely do not want to have sex, you're not
to
even-
satisfy you.
No,
to
to
satisfy-
satisfy her.
To satisfy, you know what I'm talking about. To satisfy her, yes, I would. And that's a sacrifice that we make. You talk about men don't make no sacrifice.
Yeah,
They
but
don't.
eventually you get tired of that though.
Men
What?
don't make sacrifices.
Like
what?
eventually, like those days that you don't want to have sex and she's like forcing you to have sex. Like eventually you're gonna get tired.
Niggas forced to have. Have you
No,
gone through
that's
that?
true.
Like it's like, oh my god, alright, let me just have something.
Like they would men force themselves onto the woman. Like
That's
Yeah, like they don't force
That sounds
themselves.
like rape.
No, not like that. Like,
I-
oh,
or
you know, when
like-
a kiss up on you, wanna be
Yeah,
in
or
your
the Jody
face.
way.
Don't get
Like,
it twisted. Like I'm gonna try to start the engine. If it don't go no way, then I'll
But
chill.
no, but that's the thing though.
But that's a
woman-
forced reaction that you're trying to get
But
out of.
if I-
Exactly.
okay, so say if I come in the house and I kiss you, depending on the type of emotion you put in behind that kiss, you probably want to do something right here, then and here.
How? Cause I would like put my tongue in your throat.
You put my tongue in your throat, and we lay in bed, giving me a sign that
That's
you
not
want
a
to
sign.
follow.
That's not.
That's just
And that's exactly
I
what I'm
miss
saying.
you, I'm like,
Niggas' minds is
A
twisted as butter.
tongue down
Like,
your throat, though. Come
can
on.
I
Don't
kiss
put
you
your tongue
without
down.
it being like you want me to give you a head? Like it's just too much. It's too much.
Yes.
It's too much.
I want you to do what you did in my throat on my dick.
no, okay, y'all.
I cannot. All right. This is a lose-lose conversation.
I hate you, sir.
This is the last topic. So, what's forever?
What?
What's
Forever is-
Forever
Forever
is
21?
False.
forever is who you want to be with for the rest of your life. and you don't want to be with nobody else.
I don't know who that is.
How you don't know who that is?
Nah.
You ain't no spring chicken. Alright? You come out there. You up there in age.
Wait,
to be
whoa.
with that time where
I'm
you should
23.
be. Oh, please. Okay? And I'm 21. I've been 21 for 6 years now. Okay? I ain't 21 no more.
Alright, so forever, yeah, basically, I'm gonna agree with her for this. Somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life.
So when you feel like you're gonna find someone that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life?
When Jesus walks down them stairs and hands that person to me in my hand. and
What's
says,
your
this is the-
baby?
This is the person.
My
This is the
heart
person
telling
that you need to be with. I need him to say that though, like he told Moses.
I'm really crying. Does forever have an end?
No,
You
it's
die.
forever. You know what? I'll tell you a little quick story. My parents were married for 26 years.
Goals.
My mom passed away first, and then my father passed away a year later. I look at that now as,
They love each other.
you know, I can't live without you.
Exactly.
So when she went on, he had to go after her. So that's how I look at it. You know, some people probably, you know, view it as, you know, different when I was, you know, younger at that time, but you married for 26, 30, 40, 50
You
years.
what's
and
a
stuff
part
like
of
that.
you?
Like you
In a year or so
can't
close.
live, yeah, so close, like, you know,
together.
so that's forever gone,
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with like.
you know. And this day and age, that shit is tough to find.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's everybody got options. You know, back in the day, people, you know, it wasn't a lot of options. There was no Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. You know, there was no side pieces and shit like that.
Does having options make it hard for you to find who you really love?
Yes.
Yeah.
How? Why?
It does and it does. I think it does.
I think it's a competition.
Yeah, it's
It's
because
a
it's like you
competition
have
thing.
so much people that like it's in your face.
Because you like attributes from each different person.
I don't compete with no one.
I think if you really genuinely love someone, then like as great as the next person might be, like they're probably missing qualities that the one you love has.
Ass.
That's true.
But it's like that person is holding you back from being like admitting like okay this is
It's
the
your
person.
it's your emotions.
Yeah.
It's your emotions. Like you can't. It's like nobody wants to lose. So and nobody wants to see somebody else that with somebody else that you have. So it's like you're gonna hold on to that person till you can't hold on to that person no more. And then once you're comfortable enough to go to the next person, to that person. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the problem with today. Instead of just going, knowing that okay, this is toxic for me. Fuck this. I'm gonna go and be with the person that I really actually want to be with and try to make it work with that person and fuck everybody else.
Right. You said you made your face and I was like this forever have an end.
Alright. Based on my experience, like my parents were never married, like and they separated, my aunts and uncles, like they all separated. So I do agree with forever being like somebody that you know fall in love with and they're a part of you, but based on my experiences, I feel like forever kind of does have an end. Like to me, forever sounds like a myth. Like I don't know, just in my opinion. But I do agree. Like if you do find that one person that you genuinely like fall in love with, and you know you want to be with them for a very long time, then you know then that's the case. Like I've heard stories of people you know being together for 40, 50, 60 years. So I'm not saying like when I say it's a myth, I'm not saying like I don't believe in it, but it's more like
Unbelievable.
yeah, like it's almost a miracle for it to happen to find somebody.
Why
that
do you guys not believe in like love? That's what it sounds like. It sounds like y'all don't.
I think like cause forever like I agree like forever has an end only because like you go fall out of love with somebody. That's
But then that's contradicting
I've
the
never
word.
fall out.
that's why forever has an end. Like love is not meant to
So
be
you're saying
perfect.
forever-
Like it's
forever
meant to.
Forever.
If somebody
Sometimes
give
those-
up on you and then love you,
Or
then
to a
you're
certain
never really
extent.
love. He don't love you, or she.
But
don't love you.
it's how you guys
Are we talking about relationship? Or are we talking about?
and just like any type
Marriage.
of love like.
Because it's different.
Yeah, but that's how I'm going.
See, here's the thing. Like relationship, people say you're single until you're married.
Right.
But here's the thing: with people play with the marriage thing. When you take those vows, like you know, you go back and back. Those vows is like sacred. It's like a tattoo. That shit is imprinted on your life. So when you take those vows, like it's serious. Relationship, you just like okay. To me, that's a temporary thing.
Right.
It could grow into a marriage, or if you have decided to, want to do that. But I think once you married to somebody, and I'm not talking about married through government. I'm talking about
Like
married through
married.
like spiritually.
Right, and that's where forever.
That's solid forever. You know, and you're not really technically supposed to break that.
And your
but, like,
spirits could like detach from each other. Like as like you guys getting married, you guys feel like you guys are one. But eventually, sometimes like it just
breaks
naturally like breaks apart. So that's why I feel like forever has to end. Like it's just a natural thing. Like sometimes it just you guys fall out of place with each other. You guys fall
I
out
think
of
if
tone.
that's genuinely what you want, you guys will make it happen. That's
Yeah,
my
you gotta
opinion.
make that. You gotta
I feel
fix
like
it.
no, and I don't really, I don't believe in marriage because I do want to be married, but I don't really care for the glorifying it, like the wedding and.
You talking about the show? I call it the show.
Yeah, like I'm not into all of that. Like I want to get married, but I want it to just be us.
Natural.
Like us, commitment, and that's it. Like not the whole shebang and the. I don't know. I just don't. In the signing the paper, all that shit don't matter to me. That's just a way to keep track of who's fucking who. Like honestly.
Right.
So I don't really care for all
You
of
mean
that.
the old school?
But I
You
feel like
wanted the
the
old school.
commitment is what's important. And if y'all are both committed to that union and y'all both putting in the work to be committed to that, it's gonna work. And if it don't work, it's because somebody is dropping the ball and not doing their part.
You gotta be on the same page when you're doing shit like that. Like, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about line for line, same page when it comes to marriage, and being with that person forever. Because if I say to you, yo, some people play with words like, oh, yo, I love you to death. But when you think about those words, I love you to death. Like, would you literally take a bullet for me? Like literally, like.
I've only met one
You know what
person
I'm
in my
saying?
life who would die for me, who would go that far as to taking a bullet for me. I've only met one person in my life. Like
And that shit is
it's very rare.
rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
And people play with words like, yo, I love you to death, like for better, for worse. Where I work at, there's people that they don't leave they spouse, they dying, and it's like can you handle that? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, this person dying. I'll never see this person again. Like, do you go off? Like, people don't date after
Right.
if somebody died or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's people play with words. Do you feel like there's somebody out there for everybody?
There's somebody for somebody, for everybody.
Well, for somebody. Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
So
Like
even at 80 years old, you can still find the
I
love of
believe
your life.
so. I believe so because it's like not everybody is mentally prepared for that, and not everybody is emotionally prepared for that. Like you guys, like everybody has to be like each person has to be ready for something. You can't just force somebody to be ready for something that you're ready for because it's not gonna work. Because it's like you're forcing how you feel on somebody else, which isn't.
And the world is so big. There's like something going on in Utah right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's people in Utah eating dinner right now while we're sitting right here. So the world is so big. It's like to know that person you want to be with that person. He beating the odds. So if you don't step up on that, then he needs to tip.
So I'm gonna make this short and simple. So you guys are just gonna say like what you guys do, where you guys from, what you're trying to get into, where do you see yourself going with it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you said my name first.
Yeah, introduce yourself again.
Okay, so my name is Cinnamon. I'm a writer. I'm trying to get into going from writing short stories to writing more full books, slowly but surely. After that, I want to go into more film, like, what's that name? I forgot it. But yes, so that's it.
Hey, my name is Christian. I'm also a writer. Also want to get into more film, more directing behind the scenes, producing, and I'm just trying to be great at the things that I put myself into, and hopefully I'll be accepting Oscars and Emmys one day.
Right? Goals.
I don't like your plans and stuff like that, like 5-year plans, but what is your 5-year plans?
Oh, 5-year plans.
What is your year plan? What is your 3-year plan? What is your 5-year plan? I feel like you shouldn't go past a year, but if you guys have that.
I mean, a year plan for me, I just want I want to be able to at least put out my first book. 3-year plan. Hopefully, I'll be doing more directing and producing, different ideas that I've come up for myself. 5-year plans. I just want to be able to be relaxing, enjoying the fruits of my labor that I planted in that first year plan, and that's just basically it. I just probably just gonna grind it out for the next couple of years, so I can just enjoy myself. I'm tired of clocking in.
Facts.
Everybody tired of clocking in. Nobody want to clock in no more. Everybody want to work for themselves. That's the age that we're in right now. So I'm just following my dreams to be happy.
My New Year plan.
Year plan, 3-year, 5-year.
Okay, so my 1-year plan. What did you say? Okay, so my sorry, I'm tired, y'all. All right, so my 1-year plan. I definitely want to put out more materials on like a more official way. So I want to definitely do that. I want to perfect writing and be able to write more lengthy, fulfilling, robust stories versus short stories. I want to fall into writing lengthy books. My 5-year plan. I don't really have a 5-year plan. I just want to be somewhere happy. I don't really have anything set in stone or what I want to do. Even if it's clocking in, I just want to be happy with my clock. Okay, I just want to be happy with my clock in and just be a happy person, and that's it. I don't have a 5-year plan.
So, say where to find any shout outs you have, and then your Instagram.
Okay,
and
cool.
whatever social media you want to post.
Alright, shout out, of course, to the Deadbeat Baby Daddy podcast. Y'all could go follow that on Instagram. Listen to it on all streaming platforms. You can find me tagged up on all of that page at writings_of_cc. That is my writing page. And shout out to the Need to Know show for having me here. I'm greatly appreciated. This is my first time being on camera like this, but it's cool. I have fun.
Thank you for coming.
No
Yes, so you can follow me at Benjamin Bitch with no I. Shout outs to the Need to Know for having me. This was a good experience. It was fun. Yeah, that's it.
So shout out to our wonderful guests. Shout out to just great conversation. Great conversation. That was nice. It was real spicy. That was real spicy. And of course, shout out to Debbie Baby Eye Podcast, because we legit had all 3 of the hosts on the show, back to back. So make sure. And then of course, check out my episode that's coming out October 22nd. And it's me and Cinnamon, so I'm gonna hear us both actually on that. You have shout outs?
Shout out.
I mean, not shout outs.
Okay.
Updates.
Yo, shout out to Benjamin Bitch. She came through. I was agreeing with most of her points. Shout out to Chris, writings _CC.
We're about to start selling our shirts, guys.
Yeah.
So please order them.
Yeah, $15. So y'all can cash out, QuickPay, Zelle,
all of that good shit.
cash, credit cards, all that. But yeah, as far as any updates, you guys know about the shirts. The websites we're still in talks with it. We're still trying to figure out.
Sorry, this hard.
But yeah, as far as the website, we're still in talks with it. We're still trying to figure things out.
That's it, guys.
That's it. But until next episode, you guys can follow me on _we_want on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Read the Host on Instagram and Twitter. And you can follow our wonderful shows page on Instagram and Twitter, guys, at TNTK Show. As always, make sure you like, you comment, you share, subscribe. Bye, guys.